People can define financial independence in their unique way. After all, not everyone desires a private jet and a mansion. However, achieving true financial freedom, the ability to live comfortably off of one's savings and investments with no debt, may be easier than you think. The Flawless Finances channel covers a wide range of topics, including passive income ideas, budgeting, financial intelligence, and much more, all of which are essential for a debt-free journey. It is our goal to ensure that our channel is dedicated to providing you with excellent financial education. Regardless of your current financial situation as a result of COVID-19 or how your career has progressed, financial independence is something that appeals to all of us. Who doesn't want to choose when and where they work rather than being forced to work due to a lack of resources? When you're in your 20s or 30s, retirement and financial independence may seem a million miles away. However, achieving financial independence at a young age is possible if you work hard enough. Let's find out what financial independence is and how you can get started in this video. What exactly is financial independence? As a result, financial independence can mean a variety of things. Achieving financial independence means having the freedom to live your life without having to stress or worry about money. However, your financial independence goal could be high or low. As ironic as it may sound, financial freedom is all about control, particularly control over one's finances. So, one of the better ways to define financial freedom is to have enough residual income to live the life you want without worrying about how you'll pay your bills or deal with an unexpected expense. After we've defined financial independence, let's look at the main steps you'll take. Financial freedom begins with a well-thought-out plan and the willingness to stick to it. We'll talk about it is something that doesn't just happen. It will be a long and challenging journey filled with hard work and sacrifices. But first, you must be honest with yourself and be realistic. Recognize your current situation. Knowing where you are now is the first step on the path to financial freedom. This includes knowing how much debt you have, your accumulated savings, your monthly expenses, your income, and so on. In other words, you must be familiar with your financial statement and have a good understanding of your income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. Once you have these figures, you can proceed to step 2 of your financial freedom journey, writing down your goals. Pen down your goals. Why do you require money? It could be to pay off an education loan, to start a business, to travel, to plan weddings for your children, to retire, and so on. These are things you want to accomplish as soon as you have enough money. Thus, money is merely a tool for achieving your financial objectives. However, unless you write down your goals, your money will be meaningless and you will not know how to make the best use of it. So, take a piece of paper and write down your top 5 goals for the next 1, 5, 10, and 20 years. Also, while you're writing the goals, make sure you're identifying SMART goals. It refers to objectives that are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Keep track of your spending. Tracking your spending is the next critical step toward financial freedom. You can do this in various ways, such as with a notebook or an Excel spreadsheet. You can also use the ET Money app's Money Tracker, which is a simple and effective way to keep track of your spending. The app automatically tracks and categorizes your expenses such as travel, shopping, eating out, and so on. This expense tracking is an essential step toward financial freedom because it holds you accountable. Furthermore, it reveals many unnecessary expenditures that you make solely based on an impulse purchase. On the other hand, an impulse purchase represents a loss of control and acts as a roadblock on your path to financial freedom. As a result, you must maintain control by tracking your spending regularly. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first refers to putting a set amount of money into your savings or investment account before paying for anything else, such as bills, discretionary expenses, rent, and so on. This simple act of paying yourself first has brought many people closer to financial independence. And the reason this works is that it forces us to look for other ways to cut your costs. For example, if the remaining allowable expenses are insufficient for you, you will be forced to take additional action. This can be as simple as reducing your current costs by making minor changes to your lifestyle, or as complex as picking up a side hustle to supplement your current income. In either case, paying yourself first ensures that you permanently save money to invest in yourself and your financial future. Spending less. Many people believe that increasing your net worth necessitates a high-paying job, but you must spend less and save more. Take the time to total up all of your monthly recurring expenses. Reducing these expenses will allow you to save money every month, and the cumulative effort of small changes can result in a significant increase in your savings rate. Some costs, such as extra clothes, sugar, cable, memberships, and subscriptions, can usually be reduced if some sacrifices are made. You can make a budget, stick to it, organize your shopping spree, plan out the exact days you need to shop, and prepare a list of items you must buy. Spending less now does not imply sacrificing your current lifestyle or living a bare-bones existence. Financial freedom is more about wise spending, which can be accomplished in a variety of creative ways. Learning to make delicious food at home, for example, can help you save money on eating out. Set up auto debits to avoid paying late fees on your credit cards. A simple postponement of a non-essential item by a couple of days can go a long way toward reducing impulse purchases, bringing you closer to financial freedom. Clear your debts. Paying off a large debt contributes to financial freedom in more ways than one. After all, you have the more potential future cash flow to work with. Your credit score is excellent. Most importantly, closing a loan removes a tremendous burden from your shoulders. There are two main ways to pay off debt. The first is the snowball method, which entails paying off the smallest debt first. So, check off one item on your checklist before moving on to the more significant deficits. The avalanche approach is the second method of debt repayment, in which you first pay off the debt with the highest interest rate and then move on to the lower ones. Both of these methods are effective, and if you are in debt, you must decide which way is best for you. However, there is no getting around that getting out of debt is one of the most critical factors in achieving financial freedom. Keep your career moving forward. One of the quickest ways to achieve financial freedom is to increase your income while keeping your spending levels constant or in check. This necessitates ongoing efforts to advance your career or business. For example, learning new and valuable skills and increasing your value to your employer can help your career and thus your income advance faster. If you are self-employed, this entails developing growth strategies to keep your company moving forward. So, if you've been leaving your career advancement to chance, now is probably a good time to assess how to speed things up. This, in turn, will increase your income and bring you closer to financial independence. Increase your earnings. One of your primary goals should be to reduce your expenses. Increasing your savings rate makes more money. Many people use a side hustle or a second job to supplement their income. The benefit of a side hustle is that you can continue doing it even after retiring from your regular career. Many early retirees use this method to supplement their income while doing something they enjoy. Of course, it is not the only way to increase your earnings. You could be given a raise at your current job, promoted, or offered a higher paying position. You could also increase your savings rate by investing in growth funds. You do not need to support all of your savings. However, it is critical to have an emergency cash reserve of 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. It will provide you with a safety net, and you will not be forced to disrupt your long-term investments in the event of an emergency. Cash from an emergency fund should be kept in a savings account, a deposit, or a money market fund. Create an investment strategy. The only way to develop an investment strategy is to have funds to invest. We hope you have carefully read all of the advice and are now ready to take advantage of investment opportunities. Creating an investment plan does not imply randomly investing in a few stocks or opening a savings account at a bank. Investors now can seek advice from professional financial advisors offered by various financial institutions or online through automated solutions if they prefer not to interact with people. Of course, anyone can try to make their own, but first, what exactly is an investment plan? A financial instrument tailored to the investor's needs. Goals, risk tolerance, specific interests, and time horizon is selected as part of an investment plan. Furthermore, it is an essential component of portfolio management and asset allocation strategies. This process entails thoroughly examining an investor's goals, interest, market strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Choosing the right investment strategies for an investor involves selecting the best investment product on the market. Always remember that you must first establish your financial goals before making any plans. You should not rely on anyone other than yourself. Life is full of ups and downs, and many changes occur. However, how can you prepare for these uncertain times? You may believe that your family, children, or friends will be there to support you during difficult times. But in reality, you are the only person on whom you can rely. Begin your journey toward financial literacy right away. Subscribe to the channel and we'll assist you in dealing with any financial difficulties you may be experiencing. We'll see you again.